Yeah. Before blue had a skyline. Before blue had a skyline. Yeah. Before blue had a skyline, before clocks had a claim, I was pressure in the furnace with no oxygen flame. Reduction wrote the scripture, molten silence took form. A planetary embryo held a metallic storm. Yeah. 1600 Celsius, mantle lit like a forge. Feeny droplets lit, but the center could not gorge. Segregation stalled early, no clean core took the throne. Nodules locked in silicate, every alloy stayed home. Insta tight laps grew long, pale blades in the dark. 21 weight percent metal through an angular spark. Diopside at the margins, chromium ride infest. Titanium and twilight, rare phases under stress. Resonite cut, whisper, strabisite, carry P. Highly reduced assemblage, low fugacity, igneous texture, unbrecciated grain. I held my structure while collision spoke pain. One impact split the orbit with a launch window kick. Iron grammar in the stone, crossing heaven with grit. I never built a center, yet I carry that weight. Never wore a crown, but the lattice stayed straight. Anomalous, Aubrite, classification on tilt. The cosmos keeps its records by engraving them in melt fire. Refined, crystal sharp, vacuum fixed in my mind. Reduction chemistry with a punchline inside. Ages past, unwitnessed trajectories unwound. In the atmosphere taxed me, ablation pared me down. A brief flare across western dust, absent from report. Dark flight placed the fragments where dry headwaters contort. 1941, gravel finally yielded proof. 12 miles north of the mountain, red earth over my roof. 77 gram pieces bore centimeter plaques. Smaller shards flash silicone rich metal through the cracks. 22 kilos entered the official archive, though nobody saw the fall in the specimen survive. First tagged anomalous mesosiderite, category blurred. Then spectrography cross-examined every previous word. Oxygen isotopes aligned, the false box broke wide. Instantite Achondrite, anomalous by right. They judge the outer mixture, I let the microprobe decide. A surface can mislead, but a crystal never lies. Etched the comma sight, watch a rude network appear. Pseudo women stetting geometry off the gun all in clear. Cream yellow lamellae thread, cleavage plans tight. Peryite in the matrix catches reflected light. EBSD mapped orientation, electron beams, red code. X-ray reflections opened every crystallographic road. Trigonal RBAR3C7 sites in the maze. X1, X2 held silicon, X3 kept phosphorus place. Natural peace side, ordering phosphide silicide. Night V16, peace I5, locked deep inside. Strabisite beside me, alpha alloy as the host. A nanoscale confession from a protoplanet ghost. Unfractionated side of files kept chondritic tone. Yet metal never migrated to a differentiated throne. That failure became fortune, trap nodules became art. What could not form a core now forms the hardest part. Mount Egerton in the ledger, but the lesson travels farther. Chaos makes the fragment. Structure guards the order. I arrived without a witness, left the data set in the sand. Turned stall differentiation into proof you can scan. From instantite blades to the peryite grid, every hidden phase testified to what the furnace did. Not ordinary iron, not the first label assigned. Reduced world history in a metal silicate bind. Read the section, check the spectrum, let the evidence roar. I never formed a planetary center. Still I hit harder than a core. Ancient melt